Hey, what's happening, everyone? NoZoupForYou here, and you're probably thinking, what the hell's going on here? This isn't a regular round of Warships. This is co-op. Yeah, it is. It's co-op. I'm playing co-op, and I'm sure just about every single one of you out there is playing co-op right now. And if you're not, you need to, so you can start knocking off those 5th anniversary tchotchkes. I don't know what I'd call them. They're not snowflakes. They're just awards, I guess. Start knocking off those awards, because for every tier 10 you get a super container. And I tell you what, I really want steel right now. I'm like just a little steel away from getting that nice shiny steel camouflage for my Des Moines. That's all I want. I don't need a Burgone or anything like that. I just want that nice camouflage. I know it's the simple things in life, right? Kind of like co-op. And you know, it's interesting because playing co-op, you know, you think of having to play 30 some odd tier 10 rounds if you have that many tier 10 ships and all the tier 9s and the tier 8s. You think of it as a grind and you're like, oh, this is going to suck. I don't want to do this. But I got to admit, I'm kind of enjoying it. You know, maybe that's a little dirty secret. It's one of those things that you don't like admitting, but I'm really enjoying it, and I think there's a number of reasons for that. Obviously, the rounds are short, 5-6 minutes, but I think the biggest part of it is that I can just go out there and play in ways that I normally wouldn't play, try things out, try to play aggressive, try new maneuvers, try new ways of hitting ships and everything else. And that's a definite bonus right there that I think many people tend to forget, that you have this really good environment where you can go out and test things without screwing your team over. So, maybe if we utilized it a little bit more, things might be a little better off. And the other reason I'm enjoying it a lot is I'm rekindling my love for certain ships that I have not played in a long time. One of those ships being Hindenburg right here, which, I forgot how fun and how powerful and how good this ship is. And just getting out there and cracking some mindless bots, it's kind of cathartic in a way. I'm digging it, man. And playing ships that I haven't played in ages, it's a lot of fun. So really, we need to kind of take a second look at co-op. I know there's this stigma out there where you hear the word co-op and you're just like, I mean, even when you first play the game, you're like, I'm playing bots? I don't want to play bots. I want to jump into the real thing. But you got to remember, there are players out there that play co-op specifically. Actually, I take that back. Not specifically. There's players out there that play co-op only. They totally eschew the actual PvP version of this game, and they are quite content playing co-op. Maybe those are the players that know what they're doing. Maybe they've got it right. Maybe they're playing this game correctly, because they don't have to deal with all the headaches we have to deal with when we play with human players on our team and the other team. We don't have to deal with that guy getting sunk first and blaming his entire team for the fact that he charged into A and got sank within the first 1 minute. We don't have to deal with the other team just being themselves too. I mean, maybe the co-op players are happier than everyone else, and it's quite possible. So, we sometimes see that co-op player that has 10,000 rounds or so, and we're like, how the hell? Why would anyone endure that? But are they really enduring it? I don't think they are. I think they're getting out there and they're probably enjoying it. And don't forget that co-op rounds take a fraction of the time that regular battles play. So if you've got 5,000 battles under your belt in normal PvP battles, at 20 minutes a pop, 15 to 20 minutes a pop, look at that co-op player at 5 minutes a pop. They probably have close to 20,000 rounds. So while 10,000 rounds might seem like a lot, in reality, that's probably 2,000 or 3,000 regular rounds. But I think we do need to take a look at co-op again, just as a means to kind of shoot the ship per se, to get out there and to just not have to deal with everything, to test ships out that we had. It's especially important coming up with these new commander revamps. You know, take that 21-point commander out there, test it out, see if you like it before putting it into a real battle or somewhere where it actually matters. Really important for aircraft carriers, and I cannot overstate this enough. You know, if you're new to aircraft carriers, this is the one class that you should practice before you actually play. So take a couple co-op rounds, get in there, but you know, it's not that bad. Co-op's not this horrible thing. It just gets that bad stigma. It's like, why would anyone play that? It's for low-skill players, blah, blah, blah. But I'll be honest, I don't know that. I haven't seen any evidence to back up that fact. I haven't seen any evidence that says that a strict co-op player is any worse than a full-time non-co-op player. I mean, I'd be interested to know what the stats are on that. But overall, you know, if you get into these co-op matches, the atmosphere is completely different. The players on your team seem to be a little more happy. Everyone's just in a decent mood. It's, hey, let's go out there and kill these bots, and that's what you do. So maybe they do have it right. Maybe co-op is where it's at for less heartache and less pain and misery. But most of us are masochists, though, right? We like playing regular PvP because we like to torture ourselves. We like the pain of it. We like to go out there and get yelled at and cussed at when we do things wrong, right? That's the way it is. But yeah, defensive co-op right now. It's not that bad. Grinding it hasn't been that bad for these anniversary crates. It's kind of, I won't say completely enjoyable. I mean it is a chore, and in the scheme of things, it really doesn't mean much, but yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And again, you know, I want to play Hindenburg now in PvP battles. I want to get out there with my Hindenburg. I missed this ship. A lot of ships that I've played, I missed, and I realized how fun they were. And I'm like, man, why haven't I been playing this ship a lot? So I'm going to play my 35 rounds, get all my tier 10 crates, and hope I get that 3,000 steel I need. I have been seeing in players that have that many crates, they've at least been getting 1,500 steel. Steel, it's rare. It's hard to come by. The biggest gripe I've been seeing with these crates is it's all that premium time. So, best of luck. Let me know what you've got in your super containers. Interested to know what these rates are. Enjoy the co-op grind while you can, because before long you're going to be back playing PvP battles, and you're going to be getting berated if you mess up, and you're going to be called a cheater if you do great. You can't win. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. But on this Labor Day, on this end of summer, not the official end of summer, but on the ceremonial end of summer, hope you all are doing phenomenal. Hope you're doing great. And, you know, fall is coming, and that means winter is coming. So take it easy. Zoop out.